Hey gun people, Smokey, get your butt up and quit sleeping on the job. We're doing a gun video. We're getting ready for the revolution. Been doing a couple projects. Gotta fix my boot. Gotta finish painting those grips. They're gonna go on that AK pistol. I already did those grips. I didn't put a coat on them because of the way I did them. So this one I'm putting a coat on them because the grips when you get an AK are pretty tacky. But anyway, put that towel up there so hopefully it's not so bright. Want to talk about these pictures that were just released and kind of give you a heads up on the I haven't done a video in a while. I know some of you probably don't give a shit. They just released pictures of the Navy guys, supposedly one of the sailors crying from Iran. People, this is typical propaganda. This is how one country tells another country you're weak and we don't respect you. This is how sometimes a bully will push around a big guy, and when the big guy doesn't fight back, they get power and they gain empowerment because people respect a bully that can push around a big guy. And if the big guy doesn't fight back, that can mean they're scared or they're afraid, or this guy has power, and if he can push around the big guy, then he can push around anybody. So these pictures kind of irritated me when I saw it, and there was a couple other news articles that I wanted to, politics and this Burns, Oregon thing, that video got more damn, if you watch my video on Oregon where they killed Levin, I can't ever remember that guy's name. Lavoy, Levin, or I can't remember his name. I mean, I read it probably 20 times a day. I ought to know it. And no one else will remember it in a year anyway. And I know that's some people will say that's disrespectful. He gave his life. Look, you know, I can't even tell if there's still people out there at Oregon on that refuge. I think I read an article today. There's still 4 people out there. 2 weeks ago, I thought there was only 2 people. And I mean, again, I'm not sure what they're planning on accomplishing by staying out there other than making a stand. And there's a good article on Oath Keepers, I think it's oathkeepers.com. A guy did an article on, there's a difference between fighting for something you believe in and then just fighting on emotion and not thinking it out, not being well planned. And that really simplifies the article, but if you want to go review the article, I'll try to put a link, if I remember, in the description. So check the description. I'll put a link to that Oath Keepers article about when you want to fight or stand up against a force that's evil and that's more powerful and that's going to do a whole bunch of damage to you, it has to be thought out and planned, and there has to be some sort of gain for the battle. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say they're fighting for the Constitution and they died and now there's a big movement and there's other ranchers and I don't understand. And I mean, there's some people that are hating on me, and some guy even named, hell, who's the guy, Bundy, Clavin or Cleveland or whatever, I don't know if it's him or not, that commented on a video saying that, you know, I'm a piece of shit and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about and I'm some freaking mall cop or whatever and I've never been out in the... It's like, dude, look, you ain't going to win no points by attacking somebody that makes a rational argument against your irrational behavior. So, anyway, the Burns, Oregon, that video on that killing, man, I've got more negative. I got a lot of positive, but I got a lot of negative on people that say I don't understand and I misrepresented it. And of course, there's more information out now that I'd have the video. So, were they shooting at them? We still don't know, and we're never going to know all the information. And when I do a video on something that I'm commenting on, I want people to understand that I'm basing my opinion, my expertise, experience, all my knowledge from working within a system based on what I have in front of me. It's not like I have all the reports, all the statements, all the documents, all the photos, all the video evidence, all the interviews, all the neighborhood canvas witness statements. I don't have any of that. So my opinion is based on what I see and what maybe a jury or somebody uninformed may not see because they don't have the same experience I have. So it's not that I'm trying to say that I'm 100% right and I know everything. All I'm doing is telling you that if somebody shows a video and they say, man, the cops are out there just killing somebody, and I can explain the cop side or the government side, Vice versa, if I see somebody that I think the government is screwed over, then I can explain the victim side. And I definitely think the government screwed the pooch on that incident. I don't care what they say. They set it up, they engaged it, they caused the exigency, they escalated it, they created the death. Now, other people are going to say, you know what? If they didn't take over the thing and they weren't there, they couldn't have got killed. So, you know, tomato, tomato, whatever. I'm just telling you, when I give my opinion on something, I'm basing it on the same facts that the people that are coming here are saying, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, you're crazy, you're a communist. I mean, look, you're basing your opinion on the same information I am, and we just disagree. It's not the end of the world. So, hopefully you can learn something, tactics, and even if I'm wrong, you can still get the mindset of what's going on in government, or what should be going on in government, or what will be the court, what will be going on in the court's mind, or the defense attorney's mind, or the prosecutor's mind. Because I try to cover all aspects so you kind of see on what angles they're going to attack and how they're going to base their argument. So, and somebody else is like, you're trying to get rich getting views. I'm like, are you serious? I don't get any damn money for these videos. I don't have no commercials. I don't get nothing. YouTube don't pay me. Nobody pays me. I'm a horse channel. I got a donate tab on my Think Like a Horse Cob, and I have quite a few people that send me $5, $10 here, and I appreciate that. But if you want to send me a donation, I mean, I appreciate it on a horse thing. I mean, they're paying trainers a lot of money. So my videos hopefully help them a lot more than these stinking trainers who are lying to them just trying to get their money. So, you know, someone will send me a few bucks. I'm not getting rich by no means, and I don't put advertisements on my videos because I don't like watching videos with advertisements, and I just don't want to. I think when somebody does something for money and advertisements, they lose credibility. When I have something to lose or gain by this video, then my objectiveness becomes in question. Because now, am I doing it because it's what I believe and what I think is the truth, or am I doing it to further my goal, either money, whatever, movie con, whatever these people are saying I'm trying to do, whatever. So I think when I do something and I'm getting nothing out of it and there's no gain to it, other than passing on knowledge and information, hey, you know what? I feel like I'm giving back, and hopefully people can learn from it, and it is what it is. You can take it or leave it. Nobody makes you come here and watch my videos. So this Navy thing with the guy crying, the pictures, this is absolutely psychological warfare. This is no difference than what the U.S. did and other wars have done, where they fly over and they drop leaflets. And the leaflets will be propaganda to confuse or to intimidate or to create fear among the public. And, you know, these pictures, man, that's a propaganda. That's a straight out slap in the face to the U.S. And of course, you know, whoever in charge of the Army now, some gay guy wearing pink franken berets, is probably up there feeling bad, you know, whatever. I mean, our military is so weak and seen as weak. And, you know, the military guys that are serving, they ain't got no choice. So, I mean, you know, everybody wants to say, well, if the government comes after us, I hope the military remembers their oath and will stand up against these unlawful orders. They're not going to stand up against being told to go out there and take shrapnel. They're not going to stand up against fighting illegal. We're not going to stand up. I mean, you can't stand up against the government, whether you're in the government or out, because the government will crush you. And it's easier to crush you when you're inside than it is on the outside. Because now they have your pension and your pay and your family health benefits. They have all this to hold over your head. They have much more power over the people in government than out of government. You know, I get comments from cops saying, how does your agency allow you to do this? You're disgracing law enforcement, or whatever. You're giving out secrets, or whatever the hell they say. My agency don't tell me what to, I'm retired. I don't give a shit. My retirement comes from the state of California. They can't touch my retirement. If they could touch my retirement, then they could call and tell me, knock it off, or we're going to take your money away. Guess what? I wouldn't be doing these videos, because that's the money that comes in. Okay? I love you guys, but I'm not going to give up my salary, my monthly pension that I work for, just to give you videos that, you know, creates me, honestly, more grief than benefit. I get 10 times more grief than any benefit out of this. I mean, I drink my coffee in the morning, I open up my two websites, and I just look at all the different comments that I get notified for, and it's just, you know, half of them are thanks, good video, and the other half, or you're a fucking asshole, you're an idiot, you should be shot, you're a communist, I hate all you conservative piece of shits, you're a gun-toting hillbilly piece of shit, whatever. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, I got some feedback on that revolutionary series I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it, and it's going to be coming. So if you want to get ideas or things that you'd like to see covered, I'm going to try to start it. I got to do an outline. I can't just do it. I got to do some sort of outline of what I'm going to cover so you know what's coming, so I can kind of prep the future one and tell you what's going to come up, and so somebody who wants to follow it can hopefully do it. And I need to do some research on, you know, mistakes and good things, and review some history a little bit. So it's going to take me a while to get started on these videos, but I am going to do a series on how a revolution, and again, I got to be careful on how I word this, because if the government wants to construe or believe or make a case that I am encouraging, consulting, or giving people ways to fight the government, then they could wiggle in some sort of charge against me and either shut me down, remove my videos, fine me, arrest me, make me hire a lawyer, all kind of shit. So, I mean, you know, they can do what the hell they want. So my video is going to be worded very carefully to make sure that it's not conveying that, and if somebody wants to take it that way, well, that's fine. So, you know, and again, I read most of the comments that people post, and if you have suggestions, sometimes I forget, and people email me. I mean, I've got like 80-something emails on there now that, you know, sometimes I open up my email box, and when it says 60 or 80, I just go, screw it, I'll look at them tomorrow. And then the next day it's like, you know, 150 or something. Like, shit, I should have looked at it. So then I go through it, sometimes I don't read them. I go for the first few words. So you have to make your message very clear, either in the first sentence or in the title, in order to get me to read your email. Because a lot of them, it'll just be, I just don't read them. So if it's future videos for the Revolutionary series, put that in the title or something, so when I see it, I can make a little folder and I can start keeping a log on the suggestions that I get. So I haven't done many videos. I've got another cop video loaded, crazy cop story, but I haven't made it public yet. And I'll probably upload this one, then I'll make that one public in the next day or so. And then hopefully start on this revolutionary things after I get some things finished around here. Cows busted down my fence and was tearing up my sprinklers, and the guy didn't want to come, and the cops had to come, and it was a pain. I mean, so I've kind of had a few things going on that making videos ain't been a priority. So that's why I've been gone for a while. Psychological warfare. When you read that news, people, I really want people to identify a critical eye. What it looks like when governments and when news media and how they promote things and what they're promoting. Smokey, what are you doing? There's a mouse. Go get it, boy. Smokey, there's a mouse. Stupid cat. I weighed him today. He weighs like 17 pounds. I was like, boy, you better lose some damn weight. He's just like Dad. He likes eating mouse. I like eating hamburgers. All right, we'll end that there.